Dad, you should be flattered. Well, I don't mean that in like a cocky way, but just take this as a compliment. And I'm even asking this because I would not ask my own mother this, but you're good with how many grandkids you have, right? Okay. Why do you ask? Because I'm at the point in my life where I think I'm like legitimately finally done closing the book on it. What, in having more kids? I thought we already established that you weren't having no more. Like I assumed that. I couldn't imagine you finding some new dude or something, and you got enough on your plate, sweetie. I guess I kind of like knew it, but I wasn't 100% closed the book. I thought maybe I'd meet someone that I really, really loved again, and maybe it would work, and maybe I'd want a third. But as my career has gone, and as Charlotte gets older now, and Junior develops, and I have found peace in being myself alone, not in a sad way, and I'm done. I honestly, Joey was talking about the vasectomy stuff not too long ago, and that reignited my desire to maybe tie up my tubes, really not give myself the option to go back. I know I can untie them, but I'm not gonna do that. Hey, your body, your choice, right? I wasn't here for most of your life. Who am I to tell you what to do with it? If that's what makes you happy, and that's how you want to move forward with your life, and it gives you some sort of peace of mind or something, then you got my vote. Thank you for being supportive. I feel like if I said that to Mom, she would not tell me to have kids, but she would talk me out of it a little bit. I know how you feel about your mother, so I'm not gonna, all I'll say is she's got a good heart. That's all I can factually present to you when it comes to her. That is something that I feel is irrefutable. Does she though? You really know her? Even Gina came over yesterday and really tried to get me to forgive her. And I don't get it. I also don't get it in myself. When I look at my mom and what she did, for whatever reason, I see it as more evil than anything my mother-in-law's ever done. And I don't know why. She did not feel like the same person to me. Something would... She was physically like assaulting Brian. You know that, right, Dad? I know. Believe me, I know. I guess I need to know, how can you overlook that in her? Brian is half her age, and this is what she was doing behind my back while we all lived together, while she lived in my basement. And that's not even the worst thing that she did. Who is she? Whether she went to prison for a couple days or not, who is she? I know my mother-in-law well enough to let her around my kids. She fell in love with a murderer, my mother-in-law. But she never caved to that man. And she never put her grandkids in any danger. I can't say the same about my mom. So screw her. I don't know how it got to her. It's supposed to be talking about tying my tubes. If there's anything else that's absolutely irrefutable, it's that you definitely have a sore spot for the space that your mother controls in your heart. I would say that I'm on like a journey of finding myself. And I feel like I am the most independent that I have ever been. And it's crazy because like you're my boyfriend now and you're a part of it. Like I'm also not alone. I have a relationship, but like I am on this journey of self-discovery. So when I think about kids, it doesn't encapsulate me. It doesn't define me anymore, but I still do want them. I still want to talk about them from time to time. They're just not on a pedestal for me anymore. Even though my clock is ticking, I guess. Wanting things in life is kind of bad. You know, like when you really want things, when you want, you're never satisfied. You're never going to fill yourself up when you fill yourself with worldly possessions and you're constantly striving for something next. Like, it's good to have motivation, but I don't allow myself to get boggled down with wanting things too much. Not to mansplain it, but that's how I live. So, where do you like stand on kids? Because I know you're a free spirit and you don't like commitment, not in a bad way, but I know you like your freedom. You're riding the waves, right? And your freelance work, your nature as a freelancer, doesn't boggle you down. But I ask because I was thinking about it, and as like a free-minded surfer dude, when you have a child, it's much like a relationship. You can't like, you know what, I'm gonna drop this client. You know, I don't mean to size up your outlook on kids comparing it to your freelance work, but you know, you can't just drop the client, the kid, when it's tough. I can do commitment. I'm in a relationship with you, right? I've been a freelancer for years. I just keep things loose. You know, I like to have a way out. And I know not everything is like that. Like, in freelance, I can pick and choose my clients, but I'm still committed to freelance. Does that make sense? It's kind of like an esoteric thing. Okay. I'm sorry. I've never met anyone like you. And if I have met them, okay, I'm just gonna say, I had an ex-boyfriend who I thought was my baby's father at one point, and he was such a deadbeat. Like, he smoked, he vaped, he didn't really drink that much, but like his smoking, like the way that he would do it, really turned me off to people who like smoked, you know, like Snoop Dogg smoked like you. But you do it in like a productive way where it's not hindering your work. This dude was like a freeloader, and I have like red flags when I see like a smoker, like a pothead type person, you know? I get my work done. Nothing ever gets in my way. I've never missed a payment. I've never not paid a bill. I've always taken care of myself. I know it may seem otherwise because I'm so like free-spirited, but no, I'm still a responsible person. I hope you don't see me otherwise. Oh, good. Yeah. No, I'm glad we could talk about that because yeah. The only thing is, you know, when I have kids, I always dreamed about being a stay-at-home dad. Right. Okay. Cool. Can you elaborate just a little bit on that?